Sheet metal is a versatile material used in the most differing of products in roofing or architectural construction, in chassis and appliance manufacturing, or in classical sheet metal crafts. Of course, quality and appearance do play a decisive role in sheet metal. The name SCHECHTL has meant competence in sheet metal processing machines for more than 85 years. With more than 40,000 guillotine shears and folding machines, SCHECHTL is the most successful manufacturer of eccentric-driven bending machines. The UK model is a universal folding machine with a quick clamping system and is something special. It stands out with clean braces as well as versatile applications and should not be missing in any shop. The standard UK 100 has a working width of 3 feet and a folding capacity of 16 gauge. As well as the UK 125 with a working width of 4 feet and an 18 gauge capacity. Successors to the legendary Lucas hand-operated folders, all UK series models are even more flexible and faster to operate. The single segments of the quick changing track system can be quickly adjusted and randomly combined without tools. This lets you fold pre-bent profiles and workpieces on the third and fourth sides as well. The universal folding machine has a daylight of 4 inches at the upper beam and 2.3 or 3.5 inches at the lower beam and 3.5 inches at the bending beam. We also manufacture custom orders for larger sizes. The angled corner segments allow angled bends of up to 35 degrees. Four wheels are also part of the UK standard equipment. These can be mounted on the side frames. Thus, you can roll your universal bending machine to its working site without any problem, and then it can be rolled back to its small storage space. The machine is equipped with maintenance-free bearings. The bending beam can be lowered to adapt to different metal thicknesses. Clamping pressure can be adjusted by a screw on the upper beam to meet demands. But the basic adjustment fits almost all usual materials and metal widths. For repetitive bendings, an angle stop can be set on the bending beam. The angle can be read easily off the scale. Appropriate tools such as the fork and the Allen screw are in the toolbox on every machine, which also has space for extra segments and useful scoring patterns. These do parallel scores at a distance of 0.20 to 3.9 inches along the workpiece edge. The toolbox can also be used as a sheet metal support, set up either parallel to the bending beam or lowered according to the strength of the lower beam cheek segments. Of course, you can completely dismantle the toolbox or lock it up from intruders. The optional back gauge stop is a useful tool for efficiently working series jobs. The back gauge is infinitely adjustable up to a 19.5-inch working depth and can be adjusted for angled bends of up to 20 degrees. The back gauge stop can be ordered in corresponding lengths for all models. The roller shear is another option we offer. It can cut steel sheets either individually or at construction sites of up to 22 gauge and aluminum sheets of up to 20 gauge. The roller shear is simply placed on the clamping beam cheek and guided by a roller bearing. The roller blades can be easily adjusted and reground. One especially useful option, the windowsill patterns for making gap-free, watertight windowsills. After scoring and cutting the pattern, the dripping edge is bent and then folded. Then the window edge. Now the sill sides are bent up. And finally, the upper segment is added towards the window edge. The bending and lower beam units are adjusted to about 0.9 inches to the drip side. And finally, the head side of the windowsill is closed with a clamp fold. A flat chisel cuts the direction of the fold and turns the bending cheek upwards at the same time. By the way, clamping the sheet is done via the series foot lever for freehand working, or via the hand lever. Finally, close the drip edge. Simple, fast and clean, a watertight windowsill, gap-free. And now for a few more examples of sheet metal and roofing construction work, such as on this facade. The lengthwise bends are done on the SCHECHTL MAB 300 motor bending machine with CNC controls. The head folds are done with the UK 100S universal folding machine, a perfect fit with a flawless folded edge. Closing workpieces from all four sides, such as this chimney facade, is no problem with the UK 100S. For 22-gauge stainless steel, there is no alternative to the UK. The results? Clean bending edges and a high fit precision. That is why the UK 100S is also an essential aid for quality work on the roof. This 6-inch sloping eave can only be done cleanly with the UK. The four sides are pre-bent or profiled. And even this bend in the middle is no problem for a clean alignment without tool marks on the metal. It's the same with the roof profile up to the skylight. Again, the universal folding machine is essential here. Everything is clear with the UK, no matter if it is borders, the roof, or facade. But the UK is not only an essential aid in the classic sheet metal branches, it is repeatedly used for individual adaptations of switch boxes despite extensive standardization, such as this potentiometer chassis with contact safety device. Closing the contact safety covers is no problem with the fitting segment. Precision coupled with functionality. Another example, automotive chassis work. Quality work with SCHECHTL's UK lies behind this tub for a convertible roof. The angled corner elements ensure clean edges on the cover plates into the furthest corners. This guarantees the highest precision in joining and mounting. It's hard to believe, but this underbody was also made with a SCHECHTL universal folding machine with segments. So open your fantasy and your professional abilities up to new, unknown dimensions in sheet metal working. The UK and the UKV models unite flexible and efficient work with top quality results. That is why we always work towards meeting the everyday needs of the craftsman, using state-of-the-art technology to develop well-rounded products. Our goal, sheet metal working from the craftsman, for the craftsman.